and welcome back to the stream where today we are going to be playing Genshin Impact. Now, I did say last stream that I had a different plan for this stream, but that plan fell through as I couldn't figure out the correct settings for OBS and it's just a whole bunch of chaos. It was the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim game. But I think the reason it won't work with OBS is just because it's an older game and it's just a little bit finicky. But today we will be doing Genshin Impact and we will finally be able to get to the Sumeru Archon quest. Yes. Now it is a long quest that's probably going to last all stream, but that's fine. My other game plan also fell through because I didn't take in the time to realize that, well, that it would take a lot of time. So, before we do anything, I am going to do this event, and I'm honestly quite terrified because I don't know what this is going to be like. What is this going to be like? Please don't be all three. Oh my god, it's all three! Oh no! Oh, and I have to get a score of 1,000 to get all the Primogems. Oh no! You will face oh my god, I need to make 2 teams? Oh, that's not good. You will face many opponents consecutively during the final stages challenge, like you can in the Abyss. You can choose up to 4 party members and 4 standby characters before starting. Do I have to do the standby characters? Because I only have 4 characters built. And hardly even that. Oh no. Each time you complete one challenge, you can freely reconfigure your party based on the 8 characters you've chosen to better face the following combat. Yeah, this isn't good. I've only built 4 characters and hardly even that. Hold on a second. There we go. Alright, let me do the no, not Dendro, Electro, Hydro, and Geo, because I don't really use Noella's battle thingy. So I'm going to be fighting all 3 of them, but they're not at the same time. That's a good thing. I only need 1,000 points. I'm only getting 1,000 points. No. Then... we'll do that. Oh no, I have to make 2, don't I? Do I? Please don't tell me I do. I only have 4 characters built. Maybe Amber, but... oh, thank God. I thought it was actually like the Abyss where you had to configure 8 characters. Oh, thank God. Well, there is you. I don't like you. Nice, but there's no time limit, so that's fine. You're actually going down pretty quickly because it is on easy.
What's the hurry? Dodge this!
Okay, he's not gonna let me attack very much, so I'm mainly just gonna use Kaya during this.
Freeze!
There is that.
Steady as stone.
Forgot about that. one was right in front of me. They look so similar.
Cool it.
Okay, I kind of get its attack pattern though, because it kind of faces towards you. Okay, with that wall, you kind of need to iframe, which is why I run directly into it. Ooh. Crap. Okay, I kind of understand that attack though. Hold on. Stream is glitching on my phone. And that is what I use to check chat. Stop doing what you're doing, stream. And do what you're supposed to. Please. God dang. There. Now keep doing that. Don't freeze, please. No, I don't like you.
What's the hurry?
It barely gives you any time to attack it.
Freeze.
God dang it.
Dodge this.
Oh, that was not fair.
Steady
I
as
didn't see what
stone.
direction you were facing.
Windblade.
That's a wall. You can iframe that one even without a shield. How can you do those two attacks at the same time? That is not fair. I generally don't care, but... Are those my characters' HP? Whoa. Someone's being dramatic. Everything, go!
I must leave no stone.
Dodge this.
It is
Oh,
on
so sorry.
easy, thank God. Some people like this for the challenge. I like this for the pre-challenge.
Windblade.
He started setting up his res. Yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, that's actually cool how they like actually fall apart as it dies. Now, I don't like you guys.
Get them.
Freeze.
As you can see, they're even connected by a line. Wooba, face this one.
Be gone.
Cool it.
Okay, my focus is getting one down to lower health and then doing the next one.
Dodge this.
A little more. There we go. Should be fine. No, don't come closer. I'm not trying to attack you right now. Surprising. Don't come closer, Cryo, dude. Trying to attack the Electro dude. And why is the stream freezing for me?
Leave it
No,
all to me.
oh, thank you. I'm supposed to do physical attacks. Oh no. Oh, Lumine. Okay, why the heck is the stream freezing on my phone? That if it does this all stream, it is so annoying. Please do not do this all stream. Lumine, do not die. They are almost dead.
I'll catch up.
What the heck are you doing? I think you're low enough. There you go. took 5 minutes. Well, at least I got the Primo Gems from that. And I no longer have to deal with the fighting event. Oh my god, it froze on my stream. My screen, blah, I can talk. Again. It's so annoying. Now, as reluctant as I am to do that, I am gonna save... I am gonna save up my Primo Gems for, to get a 10 pull. Though, if his banner does get close to ending, then I will probably, wish with whatever wishes I do have. Because I think now I'm at 60. Although for now, we can finally begin the Subaru quest! We get to meet the grass touchers! Forest of Change. Go to the land of the Dendro Archon. You and Paimon arrive in Sumeru and prepare to find a way to get an audience with the Lesser Lord Kusanali. Okay. Alright. Lesser Lord Kusanali! I am coming! She's... I don't have a favorite among Archons, but she's one of my favorites. I don't necessarily have favorite. No, I'm not trying to follow you, Seely. I don't want you to go to your court yet. No. Also, I like these little lamp thingies. They're so cute. Hello? There's a birdie. See, I like these birds because they don't fly off immediately. They do fly off, but... Subaru! In all its glory.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City
And annoyance.
and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah, because it's gonna be that easy.
And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother. But even so, people call Sumeru the nation of
They'll
wisdom,
check.
you know? If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
That is true.
But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things.
I wonder how we can do
Even
that.
if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
Oh, I forgot about this lady.
Look! There's someone up ahead!
Forgot about her.
Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers.
We are lost adventurers.
We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost.
Ignores
We'd like to
us.
ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
Okay. Yeah, they just don't like us then.
Here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Maybe there's a reason she ignored us.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Yeah, we're just gonna follow a lady into the forest. Miss, it's smoke.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet and make sure she doesn't notice us.
These, can I check this thing? These are four-leaf sigils. You could basically use them like electrogram in Inazuma. So you have to travel through them quickly. when there's one nearby, this will appear on your screen, and when you're looking at one, it will glow. Where's the other one? Oh no. There is this up here. Just to show how it works. I really like these. And these birds. Easy foul! Nice! Anyways, let's go stalk that lady. That's what Paimon said we should do. Great guide, Paimon. Great guide. Ooh, creepy. Oh, she disappeared.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished.
Oh yeah, she vanished.
Let's go take a closer look. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case.
You thought the
Look,
cave would
she's
lead
sitting
to a
over there.
village?
Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Looks like she's busy.
It looks like she's meditating or something.
That's what I was
If we bother
thinking.
her now, she probably wouldn't let us off very lightly.
No.
Oh! What a lovely smell! It's coming from that sensor over there. This is
Ooh.
definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
Oh,
You don't look too good.
I forgot. I completely forgot what happened in the quest. But as you could see, Genshin has gotten a lot better when it comes to their characters and storytelling and that type of thing. Because if you compare Mondstadt to Sumeru, it's so much better in Sumeru. Something's not right.
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Gotta get out of here. I forgot why I did this, though. Uh-oh.
What's happening?
See, like, even the shift of the camera is better than it would be in Mondstadt. And Paimon's voice fading away. That, too. Now, this is still creepy, even though I do know what this is. I'm gonna walk. Nope. Can I not walk? God dang it, I can't walk. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of like speed walk? Ooh. Did that tree just attack me? What the? That large glowing thing. There's a glowing ball on the tree. Ooh. I'm not moving! Now I am. There's an especially glowing thing up there. Like right above Lumine's head. That's weird. What if I don't wanna?
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
How much is a long time?
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Aw. Yeah, where am I? someplace surrounded by leaves, test things, and I
Well,
don't know.
we're at. Good question. Where are we?
You don't
Paimon
even
was
know.
in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Thanks for the help. Forest ranger?
Oh, no thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
The taste in my mouth, it's so bitter. What could that be from?
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting.
Medicine.
He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you
Butterfly!
should take more medicine once you wake up.
Do I have to?
Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with
They
these.
changed his voice
get
in the
it for you
Sumeru
once I am
Archon
finished
quest as
here.
well. Okay, I knew they changed his voice lines already, but I didn't know they changed it in the Sumeru Archon quest. That's so cool. I love Tainari's voice. Technically speaking, to pronounce his name would be Tignari, but I'm just gonna say Tainari because it just feels right, I guess.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board.
Edible
but
fungi?
if Barbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
Charge him? As in he has to pay when he gets sick?
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Hell!
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari.
Ears!
Chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed
so
Paimon
cute.
about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training in meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as Spirit Borneal to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination.
Basically, Darshans in the Sumeru Academia are similar to the Tri Commission in Izuma and the other thing in Liyue, which I completely forgot about. It's basically like a group of people that study different things. I actually don't know how many Darshans there are, but I think there's 8. And they all study different things. I'm not gonna name them because I genuinely don't know, but that's basically what the Darshans are.
In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave.
You knew her name?
The incense you smelled inside was the Spirit Borneal I just mentioned.
And
That incense typically has
dangerous
no
to me?
effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
yeah. But would it? I mean, it did affect me, but would it affect me?
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or
Out of
did you
body-
see anything while unconscious?
Well, there was the tree. You describe what you saw while unconscious.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
See, Kale, Tainari, and Sino are all like siblings, and that was revealed in one of the more recent events, and it is so cute.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days.
Huh?
They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Look at all that stuff you
wait,
have on
hold
your
on a
back,
second.
Tainari.
Can you tell us what's going on?
Please.
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Is it because of what I
Further
saw?
observation?
We need to get to Sumeru City.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you.
Is it because of the
Based
tree?
on what you saw after smelling the incense
It's
and
because of
losing
the tree, isn't
consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
You're a little thingy. Your little thingy in your idol animation. Doesn't that grow something from the top? Huh?
Oh, are you okay?
Oh, he's trying to kill
You're
us.
experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else.
I guess that makes
The rainforest
sense.
is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas.
Oh yeah.
If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on
They
your own.
have little
At
ears.
least
That
until
is
you
so
stop
cute.
having adverse reactions to this kind of smell. Okay?
All right.
Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right.
Ah,
Paimon
jeez.
knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey!
She's not even listening.
Paimon! Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
It feels. I feel it's a little weird.
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
I don't think what I saw were hallucinations.
You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw?
Aren't hallucinations
But
when
if
you're
those weren't
awake?
hallucinations, what could they be?
I'm not sure. When I saw the vision, it felt as if I was standing deep underground. Underground? But the red sky. Could it be Kanya? Kanya had a red sky. Kanya was underground? Is Kanya underground? That would be creepy. I don't think Conrio was underground. At least those are my thoughts.
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
He probably wasn't telling us the truth.
Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations?
Probably.
But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Maybe it has something to do with the Sumeru citizens.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well,
She's
that
always
settles it
quiet.
then.
What do you mean?
Stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations.
Or
But
whatever they are.
It seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Let's start by talking to Kale. I hate to say it, but find the weakest link.
Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
And if it has something to do with that tree.
Rise and shine! Come on,
44!
it's time to go find Kale!
Find Kale. Puppy! Are you gonna follow me, puppy? Maybe it's because he's behind the fence. Puppy! Okay. Kale! I like your little floating
All right,
houses,
next
but that would
let's see your
terrify
right
me.
hand. Not bad.
Right, I
But
forgot about
please remember
Elazar.
that you still need to be careful, understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received
That'll
the
be
patrol
explained
route for
later.
today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time.
Aww.
Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... Well, you understand.
Encounter what?
But I have a vision too. Am I useless to everyone now?
No, Kale!
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Is there something we can help with?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh?
Well, I want
In
to
that
go to
case,
Super City, but
Perhaps
no.
Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the statue of the Seven.
Tenari, we're ready to head out.
Ooh, you wear bright clothing.
Got it! I'll be right there! All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today?
Cleaning
I know
the
you
statue of the
mentioned
Seven
cleaning
and
the statue just now,
patrol?
but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Actually, kind of
Well,
does.
Forest Rangers'
Like a mini job.
responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest.
Clearly.
Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
Just the lamps?
Paimon, traveler, this way!
That's a little boring,
You
but
can
she
leave the
sounds
task of checking
excited.
the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Nice. I get the cool job. No, no! Dang it. I realized that one was there before, and when you're in the sigil, you can't leave it, no matter what buttons you smash. Oh, we're not going here yet. God dang it, where are we going? Down here? By this? See, I really like Kale, and I feel bad for what she's gone through.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
Beast. I thought you said I was checking the
This lamp seems
lamps.
to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
Only catch
No
one
problems
lizard.
with this lamp. Good.
I'm not even seeing the lamps. Until you point them out, at least.
The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
I'm a good climber, but there's the sigils.
Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas.
Yeah, 'cause you can fly.
By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
There's two.
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh.
One of the
Greater
seven.
Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of
Yeah,
Samiel
because she
around
was
the
part of the
desert.
original
Her
7,
works
but
provided a means of peaceful living for
she
everyone. To the
technically
people of
died.
Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Sounds exactly like what happened to Raiden Makoto.
According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru.
Yeah.
To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Celebrate?
And let her reside in the sanctuary
They
of
called her
Sarasana.
Lesser Lord.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh?
Kusanali?
You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
She was gone from Sumeru for a
Maybe it's
while.
difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry. We understand.
Aw.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
Aw, come. Wait, is Kale shorter than
Because
Lumin?
You two know Amber, right?
Amber's like your big sister. It's so cute.
Amber? You mean
Amber, Outrider of the Knight of Favonius?
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person.
She did,
There's
and
no
it's
one
so
like Amber.
cute.
She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice.
You're the Dendro
She's ready to
Amber.
answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others.
See,
She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her.
oh, you admire her so much. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, in the Genshin manga, it mainly deals with Kale having Elazar. There is some other lore to it, but there is the Elazar. But she goes to Mondstadt, and basically Amber and the others kind of help her get rid of, well, not completely get rid of the Elazar, but get rid of a curse. Because she still has the Elazar now, I think. But, it is so cute. But when did Kale get her vision? Because she looks a lot different, obviously, than she did in the manga. Because in the manga, she looks a lot younger. Maybe her age was changed, I don't know, but when did you get your vision? Did you get your vision when you returned to Sumeru?
If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider.
Aww.
She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
You're literally the Dendro Amber. That is cute.
Sorry.
Huh.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described.
I love her
but
shawl that has a
one thing's for
hoodie.
sure, you really like Amber.
She does.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now.
Amber's like
It
her
must
big
have sounded
sister.
kinda weird.
Also, I'm pretty sure they sent letters to each other.
Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you.
Aww.
So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each
Yeah,
other
they
letters.
have. Okay.
In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion.
Yeah, I wonder who that could
You
be.
were the one she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Ah, so that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could
Aw.
tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
So does that mean you just went to Sumeru?
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot.
Recently?
We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Yeah, why didn't Yae mention
that was
Greater Lord
helpful. There
Rukkhadevata?
is one thing I want to ask, though.
Well, Yae's only
Why do
500
you two
years
want to
old,
know
so I
about
guess
the
that would make
Digiraka?
sense, because Lesser Lord Kusanali is only 500 years old. Explain the purpose of your journey to
that's why
Kale.
you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
Yeah.
All right, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
When can I go to the city? Let me up. There we go. Is there gonna be any other birdies up here? There isn't. Dang it.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small.
So
Do you
that
think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
So my thoughts is that it's Lesser Lord Kusanali. I still don't know, but I think it's Lesser Lord Kusanali. One, because it's smaller. Two, because she's sleeping on the leaves. And I think Greater Lord Rook. There might have been a different god known as the Archon or the God of Flowers. Because it's all really confusing, because there's the God of Sumeru and then the God of Flowers, but I don't know if the God of Flowers was Rukkhadevata. So it makes sense if it was Kusanali.
The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later.
Does that mean the statues are only 500 years old? That's
Let's
creepy.
get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top. and
Yeah,
you
it needs a
clean
lot more than
everything below.
cleaning. It needs oculi. I'm not getting all those oculi.
Nice work. That's
Oh,
one
I didn't have to do any cleaning.
statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
There she is. Now I believe this is the part that's actually kind of sad. I think. Yep.
Kale, we're back.
Oh yeah, it's just instantly gonna turn night. That's terrifying.
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing.
Loading
Let's take a little
houses.
break. I brought some
Couldn't
food and
get
water
in there.
for us.
Is there roads there?
Food. What kind of goodies did you bring?
I'm on restraint?
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them.
I think I actually know what the pita pockets look like.
Whoops.
Oh no!
No, you dropped it on the ground.
Well, it did look like that.
A few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Thank God.
Whew. Paimon
Wait,
nearly
are
had
you
a heart
clumsy
attack there.
because of the Elazar? You enjoyed the pita pockets together with Kale.
Those pitas are amazing. You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
5-second rule.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to
Good
give you
for
a copy
5
of the
more
recipe sometime.
seconds.
I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So it must be because of the Elazar.
Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you?
If that is what it's
He
called.
won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler.
Oh yeah.
But she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
You are the
No,
clumsy
you've
moment,
got the
Paimon.
wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature.
Really?
But Master's actually very kind at heart. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there.
Let me search with the Darshans. I don't know if she's talking about a Darshan or not. Because I think Tainari used to be part of the Academia? Okay, so yeah, there's Amatura, which is biology. Ruwahatist? Illuminationism? God dang it, these. There's the Spantamad, which is elementalism. Hiravat, I don't know how to say that completely, which is semiotics. Vahumana, which is etiology, and Ksharawar, which is technology. Who are the actual Darshans, though? I think I know who the Darshans are, but... It might have actually been revealed in the event, but I'm not sure. Because there was one event that I think I skipped accidentally. Who are the Darshans? If that is what they're called. I know the things are called Darshans, but I don't know about the people in them. See, in the Amatura, it is Tainari, which makes sense. The Ksharawar is Kave, and they all have their own certain colors and symbols, which is really cool. Tainari, Ksharawar, which is Kave, Havrat is Alhaitham, and Faruzan, apparently. Faruzan, whatever, however you want to say her name. Vahumanta is Wanderer, actually. I didn't know that. Spantamad is Lisa and Sino. Didn't know that. Rawahatist is Layla. And then, was that all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. So it's Tainari, Kave, Alhaitham, and Faruzan, Wanderer, and Sino and Lisa, and Layla. Okay. Just looking.
But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
That does sound like something Tainari would say. His ears
Seems
are
you
big.
already know him well. Anyway, I'm sure the sages were not happy about his responses. Master could obviously have a bright future in the Academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a Forest Watcher.
So
Every day
he
helps
is an
the locals of
amateur,
the
but
forest
he's...
and passes on his extensive knowledge to trainees like
Wait,
me.
does that mean he's an
In
amateur
fact,
later
Master's the one who
after
taught
the
me how to make
Cinderella
pita
Princess?
pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here.
Aw.
Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Why? What did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is she going to die?"
Oh.
It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
That's adorable.
Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some Paimonial rap!
Paimon, don't. Please.
No! Don't touch me!
Holly, what's the matter?
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
It is so sad because Kale has always had Elazar, I think, and then her mom gave her up to this person who is claiming to be a scientist that could fix her Elazar. Yeah, that scientist was Dottore, which is one of the Fatui Harbingers. See, I don't like Dottore as a character, but I do. It's strange. I like his designs and stuff. I've liked him since I read the manga. But yeah, Kale was basically his test subject, as was Wander. The Wanderer is immortal, so obviously that traumatized Kale. Oh, you poor thing.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
Kale.
No, I'm... I'm fine.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that.
Hold on. How old is Kale? 16. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
No, don't leave me.
What was up with Kale just now?
She's
Why is
traumatized.
she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look,
Probably because she's
running back. Paimon
embarrassed.
can't even see her now.
She's walking back, and yes, you can see her. But whatever. Return to Gandharville. Oh, Kale. Oh.
Ah,
God dang
Traveler.
it.
you've returned.
Hi, you were the person
we're
going
back.
with
Have you
Tainari,
seen
right?
Kale by any chance?
Or at least you were talking with Tainari yesterday. Also, there's new hairstyles. It's still technically in a ponytail, but the ponytail is more stylized than other hairstyles. God dang it, my stream keeps freezing. Whatever.
Oh, Kale? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Kale!
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Aw. Wait until 8 the following day, man. Puppy! Are you gonna follow me now? You're not. Aww. Okay. There we go. Ooh, perfect. I like when you get it spot on and you're not even meaning to. Colin! Is it raining? Yes, it is.
Paimon was thinking
It-
all
well, it
night
would
about
be
what
for-
happened with Kale,
Oh!
and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
I'm actually surprised it's raining right here because technically we're in a city of sorts. And it doesn't rain in cities. Tainari?
Ah, it's
Birdies.
you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
Oh. Kale?
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
You were just trying to tickle her.
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her.
Oh.
This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time.
Elazar?
Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest.
Aww.
She hasn't remembered to take care of herself.
Kale?
I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
Aren't you
So,
her friend?
Tainari, what's
I
really wrong
mean,
with
you're
Kale?
her teacher, but
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
aww. Kale?
Shh. Kale's
Oh, that actually goes in the cutscene. I didn't realize that.
once she's feeling better.
Aww. Okay, so it's clear that she got her vision in... She got her vision in Sumeru. And she has a little feather thing that kind of looks like Amber's. That is so cute. But... So she did get her vision in Sumeru, but... Huh. I wonder when that was, because she didn't have a vision in the manga, so it must have been like right after she returned to Sumeru or something.
All right,
know.
let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you were that
wonder what the
honorary
specific
knight from
requirements
Mondstadt
for
until
getting a
Kale
Dendro
told me
vision
just
were.
now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to.
Oh,
And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you.
you were against it?
But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So
She's a
now
friend.
she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Aw.
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Okay, so that is what it's called.
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its
English!
final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
What did he mean? A technical term used to reflect a perception of abnormal sensation, including feelings of pins and needles, tingling, prickling, or feeling as if ants are on you. Okay. So it's basically like where you feel like you have pins and needles in your skin?
That sounds terrifying.
They'll lose all control over their body? Oh, she's mad.
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier,
Okay, so
It
it
was
was because of Elazar.
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
Aww. So is there any cure for Elazar?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious
AKA,
stage.
no.
However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after
Okay,
one
so
of their
she
members
knew
lied
that it
and
was the
said they had a
Fatui.
cure.
One of the members lied and said they had a cure. Yeah, that was Dottore.
What? The
Dottore,
Fatui?
whatever.
Ah, it appears you already are familiar with them.
Those
That'll save me some
rapscallions.
explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor.
I think that
I
was
have
actually
no idea how
Sino
this
that
doctor
rescued her.
managed to do it, but
Wait, no,
her
not.
case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them.
Well. So her case was stable, but I think it was Sino that initially retrieved Kale from Mondstadt, but is it Sino that brought her to Mondstadt? Because for a while, she had this type of, like, curse with a snake and, like, black flames, black or purple flames, I think. That's what I saw in the manga, at least. And the manga is, like, it's not much, but it is actually lore accurate.
However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient
Clearly.
individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Aww.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
Aw, it's her secret
She
to
doesn't need to
keep.
apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Of course not.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
How's Kale's condition now, though?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though I must
Yay!
admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now.
So her Elazar is getting
All right,
worse then?
now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine.
Can
I'll
we
see you two later.
come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering, like
Is
the
that
traveler.
considered
You
heterochromia?
must follow
'Cause
closely
brown
and listen to
and
every
blue
instruction.
eyes?
No
I don't
problemo.
know.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilotpala lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
I know what that is.
Hey, Tainari, where exactly are we going to find this plant?
By water.
Nilotpala
There's a
lotus
lot
can
of
be
it.
found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
Given the name.
You are correct. The Nilotpala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names
What
that
the
are
heck is
contrary
that
to their
blue
species.
thing?
Take the Calpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine.
What
And
is that blue
then
thing?
there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose and is completely contrary to its name.
The Sumeru rose isn't a rose?
Huh. Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Yeah, he won't shut up. But what's this blue thing? What? Is it the new Plata Lunasis? What? It must. Oh my god, it is the lotuses. Huh. I've never seen that before. That is actually really cool. It hints at where to go. And then there's darker blue circles. Wait, does it get lighter the farther you go from it? Just curious. Oh. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Oh, did I not collect them? Oh, no, I did. The blue part of the flower just stays there. Okay. I'm about to drown. Was I not supposed to collect these? Or was I supposed to go over here first? I got the herbs.
There should be Nilode Pala lotuses growing somewhere in this area.
Um,
Let's split up and begin searching.
I
If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient.
kind of already
We'll
got
rendezvous
them.
here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Please don't tell me it's gonna bug the game.
We
Yes!
found the lotuses you requested.
Let me have a look. Good. Very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time
You
to
have
stock
a
up on
lot
other
of
things I
colorful
need.
clothing,
Hey,
Tainari.
Tainari!
A mirror. I remember you from a quest.
Oh, Tainari.
Not the Sumeru
Someone's
quest, I don't
calling
think.
your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early?
Maybe.
Let's go find out what's
Oh.
going on.
I think I remember. Maybe. So lore-wise, apparently Paimon doesn't disappear? I don't know. I'm gonna collect those lotuses. Whatever you have can wait. Wait! Okay, somewhere in Liyue, there's these flowers that can change based on if it's day and night, and I think there's flowers here at this palace that can also change based on day and night. But can the Neoplata lotuses? Or is this just a different looking one? Wait. Oh, that's actually really cool. I never noticed that before. I've only seen these little buds of the Neoplata lotuses. That's really cool. So it is based on day and night too.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
I knew it.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead,
Yeah,
deep in the
I'm
river
actually
valley.
not
It's
surprised that
appeared in a
there's
spot
withering
that blocks
zones.
nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area. So we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
Considering
And
your
the radius
Archon
of
is
the
trapped
contamination?
in her own home.
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Smart.
Okay, I understand.
I
You
like
made the
your
right
bright
decision.
clothing.
I'll go
NPCs should
deal
have
with it right away.
bright clothing more often.
In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
No, I want to go.
Kainari, why don't you let us help you?
I don't have a vision, but
You
it
two have
doesn't
only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with
me.
many things in these lands.
necessarily.
There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
I don't have a vision, but I can
Amir
wield
is
the elements.
absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is
You
a
see the
dangerous
glow?
place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
I can control the elements.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
No, yeah. That's kind of a long story.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Seems the rumors about you were true then.
How
In that
big are
case,
these rumors
all right.
exactly?
You two may accompany me.
I literally just entered Sumeru. Also, is that like a type of Neoplatolotus
We typically
in
only
your
teach visitors how to
chest?
identify the withering as they're
What are
about to leave
these?
Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up
Yee.
close.
I'm a special case. I don't like that they leave this here, so if you're collecting them, and then you look for more, you just see this, thinking there is more Neoplatolotuses, but there isn't. Oh boy. I remember the Withering Zone. It's actually not that bad. Let me look at this. When exposed in the Withering, characters will accumulate decay, which is these bars, I think. Depending or whatever this feather is. Depending on how much decay. Okay, yeah, it is the bar. Depending on how much decay you have accumulated, all your own party members will have all elemental res, physical res, and max HP decreased. I actually didn't know that. With more decay cured, those stats will decrease more in accordance. I think in most withering zones, when you enter them, you'll always have at least 2 bars. Once decay has mounted to its limit, all your own party members will be down if they keep staying in the withering. So once it's at the top, your HP will slowly start to go down, all characters die, you die. Destroying the tumors of the withering normally can eradicate the withering nearby. Use Candle of Life or Flame of Life to diminish cured decay. Attack decay projectiles or monsters affected by withering will induce accelerated accumulation of decay. God dang it, I never thought I would have to say decay that much. Do I need to go here specifically? God dang it. Creepy music.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there, in the distance.
Huh?
Where? Oh,
How can you see that far?
those plants have withered. That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash.
So it might explain it, but basically I need to destroy this one, and this one. All the 3 things that look like these. Normally there is only 3. And then a bunch of monsters appear at the front, and then you could click a button right here, and then boom, the withering is gone.
Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're gonna have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering.
Tumors.
If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Gotcha.
Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing after all.
I've defeated of
Even
dragons
with
and
elemental
gods. I
powers,
can handle
once
the
you step
withering.
inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death.
Yeah,
You
clearly.
ready then? Let's go.
As much as I hate the withering, I think it'll be fine. Though there is a bunch of
First,
withering
we must
spaces
locate
all
any
over
branches sustaining the withering zone.
Sumeru. So basically, I need this summon Dendrograna to destroy these, but there is also enemies. Don't go towards him. I don't have a bow character. And then sometimes when those tumors are destroyed, they will target you. Where it also kind of points to the tumors.
Steady as stone.
There we go. And then there is this thing that can help get rid of this accumulation decay. I don't want to fight you guys, although I do have to.
Nice and spicy.
And if they hit you, then you'll get one more decay. But I mean, I won't since I'm in this range of this, but it is relatively simple.
Boba, get them.
Just harder enemies sometimes. I don't like defeating you guys. You guys are so innocent.
Leave it all to me.
Dodge this!
Relatively, at least.
Windblade.
Oh, you don't even drop anything. Probably because it's for a quest, but whatever. Normally, I like to use bow characters for these, but if you don't have a bow character, you have to
Great
use
work.
charge attack.
Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Yeah, this creature is the tumor.
Steady as stone.
Although he's actually going down pretty quickly. That's probably because it's a quest. Right? See, as you can see, I'm accumulating decay because he hit me. And then if I either collect one of these, one of those will get rid of one decay. Or you can go over here and it'll slowly get rid of it. Also, like normal mobs, they do get rid of your health as well as accumulating their
Now,
decay.
destroy the tumor of the withering.
Boop. Boom, it's gone. And all the plant life grows back. Magical.
Everything's returning to normal now.
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able
But
to
why
quickly
was the
restore
withering
this
here in
area
the
back
first
to normal.
place? That's the thing.
Tainari, you make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
Because he is.
It's that obvious, huh? All right.
I want to
it's
collect whatever
like
that
this.
is.
Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work
It just
for me, then
randomly
that wouldn't be an issue.
appears?
But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself.
Uh-oh.
For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants.
Uh-oh. Is this
And
because
most
Kusanali
disturbingly,
is trapped in a
As
room?
the appearances of withering zones have started to increase,
Or
Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
is it because of the forbidden knowledge? Because there was lore in the forbidden knowledge, but I don't know if this is because of that.
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there no way to permanently get rid of the withering
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in
Sumeru
Sumeru
Archon,
for
probably?
millennia, It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way,
Depths of the
have you heard
world.
of Irminsul before?
So it's like a ley line thing? Irminsul. I don't think so.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it
Oh.
isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards.
That's creepy.
I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
So if you dig far enough into that, then you could reach Irminsul in the origins of the ley lines? Spreading and extending a massive cavern. Wait! Doesn't this have something to do with Irminsul then? The withering appearing? Sounds a lot like what I saw when I lost consciousness in the cave.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are
As
then funneled
we
into
saw
Irminsul, allowing it to collect
Inazuma
knowledge and wisdom from
when
ancient
the Sakura
times
tree
to
was
present
being
day.
attacked.
The Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul.
Basically, Irminsul holds all of the knowledge of all of Teyvat everywhere.
And as for the withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
You mean Irminsul is sick? So then the withering appearing is because Irminsul is being destroyed?
That's right. My
I don't
ancestors learned of this
necessarily
from greater Lord
understand
Rukadevada's
how
familiars a long
Irminsul
time
is
ago.
connected to the
But
knowledge of
even those
Teyvat.
mysterious creatures did not know of a
but-
cure for Irminsul.
It does make sense at the same time.
I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time, until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Please say Kale is awake! Kale! Please! Oh wait, we were right next to Sumeru City, weren't we? We were! Man, Tainari! Let me go to Sumeru City! I mean, I understand why you wouldn't let me go to Port Ormos, but... 'cause that's far, but still. See, I wonder where Fontaine is going to be. I think Fontaine is going to be here. That would make sense because there's a lot of water, but it doesn't because, here's a lot of water too. Though I suppose it could be a mishmash type thing where there's a little bit of Fontaine here and some Fontaine here. No, I don't know. Whatever. Colleen! Oh, please! Where do I need to go? There. Is Colleen awake?
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering's
The
gone.
withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that?
A bird?
Oh no,
Have you not?
Hypatia!
Wait, was Hypatia in contact with you then?
What's wrong, Tainari?
This duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you?
The
She's the scholar
lady-
you and Paimon were following when you first arrived
Yeah.
in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget?
I just realized he has a little
so
ear
did
pierce
something
thing.
happen?
That is so cute.
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
I just realized that.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it.
Is Hypatia in danger?
All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly
You
lines.
can't even read it?
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation.
Okay, so she
must
did
have
wake
just
up.
finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how
How
did you know all
determined
that
can
from
that
just a few
meditation
lines on the
be?
paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to
Huh?
say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly
Oh,
as
do the
possible.
lines mean the days that she's gone without it? Because if there was 5 lines, then she would have gone 5 days without food or water. God dang, Hypatia.
I've got some emergency
Jeez.
rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait,
course.
you want us to bring her the rations? But will
Right.
the traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Well, if
Let's
she's
find out.
done
Here, Traveler.
meditating.
Take a smell and see.
Yeah, let's find out right here just so I can pass out and perhaps fall back and break my head.
So, how do you feel?
Nothing unusual this time.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy?
Then why did it happen before?
How'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine.
Technically, lore speaking, whenever you're in the certain nation, you're supposed to have, like, that certain element as well, but I like Animo best.
And if I may ask, when I was
The
telling
bird
you
is
two about
jumping up and
Ermin's Soul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious?
What I saw weren't illusions. Were they?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all, though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is
Why?
of significant importance. Not
It-
just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat.
It was
My
Ermin's Soul,
forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Ruka Devata.
wasn't it?
We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my
As a
responsibilities to
Darshan,
ascertain
technically
whether
speaking.
you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru.
Oh yeah,
Now,
I'm not surprised by that.
After seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
Yay! So what exactly was it that I saw? Lumine, piece it together! That was Ermin's Soul
When you passed out,
being
your
destroyed.
consciousness had connected directly with Ermin's Soul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Ermin's Soul itself.
Memories?
I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Ermin's Soul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
Probably because she was concentrated?
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training.
Yeah.
During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
I mean, technically she grunted at us. What are you doing? Just gonna sit, just looking at the bird.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm
Ooh.
sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank you.
No, I should be the one thanking you.
Huh?
You've both been a great help these last few days.
Box of lunch from Tainar. Hypatia, we got your stuff. I think Hypatia actually plays a part later in the Archon quest as well, though I'm not sure. I think
Hypatia should still
either
be in
she
the cave.
did or
Let's
it
go
was just
inside
an
and see how
image
she's
of
doing.
her. I don't remember. Hypatia, please don't tell me you're dead. Please. This is the cave of death.
Hypatia?
Oh, she's gone.
Hey, there's nobody here.
Do we go further into the cave?
Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Oh, that is true. Uh-oh. Oh, that sounds like slimes. Not slimes, fungi. What was that sound? Was it fungi? Yeah, just gonna leave Paimon. Huh? Is that Hypatia? Aranara! Oh, I forgot about the Aranara. Oh, the little noises. Oh, and of course Paimon wasn't here. Oh wait, I forgot that Aranara did this. That little creature was called an Aranara.
Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry. Need water.
I think basically the Aranara are the protectors of the forest per se? I don't know. It's explained in a long quest later on. Not part of the Sumeru quest, sadly, because it is not voiced. And it is a very long quest, and I hate that. Somehow she has more energy than I expected.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition.
This place looks different, though. Was that because the
Let's try
Aranara?
finding some water first. Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden?
Wait, is Paimon in the Aranara dream?
Anyway, let's go look around.
God dang it, give me a second. Oh, we are in the Aranara dream, or whatever it's called. I don't remember what it is called. I think this was to protect Hypatia. Or
Things out here end up
so
looking like
we
this.
didn't see the Aranara.
What happened?
Because they're very hidden creatures. You're hardly ever going to see them. Though, if you see the Aranara before doing the quest for them, they just disappear, basically. There has to be an explanation for this.
Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
There's an explanation for everything. Give me 1 second. There we go. Creepy. Oh, wait! This actually reminds me of... I like that there's little thingies that appear after you walk, but... this reminds me of... a certain layout in the teapot. Because I don't know for certain, but either in... That's creepy. Either in the Sumeru Archon quest or some other thing in Sumeru, you get the layout for the teapot, which is actually really cool. Though I honestly prefer the layout that I have now, though you can unlock multiple at a time, which is cool. Give me 1 second. Why is it taking forever? As you can see, there's also fungi over there. There's the Electro, Pyro, Cryo. Hope that's all of them. So long as it stops freezing, then I will be fine. Right. Come and face me! God dang it.
This place is huge!
Yeah, I already saw that.
Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look.
Something off about the cave. No, I think this is because of the Aranara. They didn't even drop it. Should have expected that. Bouncy! You will sometimes find bouncy mushrooms of this sort in Subaru's domains. Yeah, this is actually different than the bouncy mushrooms in Sumeru originally. The reasons for which these mushrooms are not the Lakshana creatures are unknown, but must be quite fascinating indeed. Yeah, they're probably different because it's a domain. Where do I want to go? It's leading me over there, so I'm not gonna go over there. I'm gonna go over here. What's over here? Is there gonna be more chests? Is this where I came from? Oh, there's more chests. Nice.
Freeze!
I love the sound effects these little creatures make. They're so cute. Cheryl stood up just to fall back down again. That poor thing. Forgot that was gonna happen. Come on. How do you get the pyro out of— oh god dang it, I knew that was gonna happen.
Be gone!
How did that equip with Hydro? That doesn't make sense.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Die! Please! It is so difficult just to beat a Metatrol.
Windblade!
And I hate it so much!
Nice and spicy. I must leave no stone.
Oh, thank God. He was just about to do one of the attacks that I hate. What is that? Ooh! Oh, I like this! It's like a little pixie. That is so cute! Oh, so it brings you back. I can't even move my screen now. That is so cute. Wait, is it taking me where I'm supposed to go? Oh, no, it's like a portal. No, it is taking me where I'm supposed to go. No! I want to go here. Wait, no, there was still another area I needed to go, I think. No! Oh, you suck. Dang it. Now I can't get back. You'll sometimes find primeval rosin and sealed paths that correspond to them within domains in Sumeru. Collect 3 primeval rosins within these domains to unlock the corresponding path. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Can I go back now? There we go. Wrong buttons. So I'm all the way up here. I see a chest over there. And there's another one of those little crystal thingies that I need to collect. I am not gonna remember the name of them. That's not happening. And then down there as well. Okay. Let me go down here first. Because I think under me right now is where I came from. No, that's where I came from. That is where I just now came from. And then... why does it have to be so complicated? What is over here? The thingy. I can't get to it. Well, that's useful. God dang it. Wrong buttons! Okay, so it says I need to go here. What the heck? Investigate the quaint room. I can't? Oh. Inazuma?
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
You're wondering why it changed. I'm wondering why we're in Inazuma now. We are far from Inazuma? No, that doesn't make logical sense. I understand the teleporting part, because that happens all the time, but holy crap. No, can't take it. Oh! Here we go again! Keep looking for a path to the upper level of the tree hollow. Oh! This is where I get my thingy. So I was supposed to go there. Nice. Okay, and then go up there, and then there should be one more. I think all I need is 3. Except how do I get up there? Oh, right, bouncy. I was standing right on it and I don't know how to get up. No, I can't use the tri-leaf thingy. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called a 4-leaf sigil. Though I don't know. I love how this generates flowers and petals as for like a trail. That is so cute. I love that so much. And then collect this bad boy. No. Not that. There we go. Yeah, sometimes when you're looking at 2 at the same time, it's a little bit finicky because you have to like adjust your camera. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, now I'm looking at... hold on. I had it for a minute. Whatever, when you're looking at 2, there will be a gray one above this one just because I'm actively looking at this one. But then you can change your camera angle to look at this one. This one will be gray, and once you press T, it'll teleport you there. I'm curious. Okay, so you can do that. That's cool. Alright, whatever. Is this all I need? Yes, it is. Pretty! Ooh. What is with this looking like the abyss? It's so creepy. Do the Aranara have something to do with the abyss? Do the Aranara have something to do with Inazuma? Why are we here?
What is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
She looks perfectly fine to me. Whatever. Boop. There we go. And what is over here? Oh, that's just the keys being super annoying. Okay. And then I still only have 2, just making sure. Is there more chests? There's gonna be more mobs. There's never an empty area here without mobs. Oh. Maybe there's just a puzzle. So you want me to do what I did in... Leeway? No. Oh, right here. There we go. Whoa. Why did everything... Whoa. Did things... Huh? It just changed to a PNG. They were like... they were too lazy and were like, nah, let's just add a PNG of what it looks like. That'll trick the travelers enough. Let's just also add a special effect of the PNG moving just because the travelers probably aren't smart enough to realize that this is a PNG. Okay, Genshin. You do you. I've never created a game before, so what would I know? Which side is it? This side. Okay. Or more to the abyss. This is super creepy. There's a 4-leaf sigil. Why is there a 4-leaf sigil? Why does that take so long? Where are we going? I am very confused. Oh! Then no wonder it has something to do with the abyss. Hi.
Looks like we meet again, traveler.
Same one that keeps appearing?
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
See,
Strange place.
are you even here though?
You needn't worry about such
Or is this still a dream?
concern you.
Nope, it's real. Okay, thanks.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Eat.
You were so annoying!
Freeze.
Windblade.
Confidant to the omen. What's the omen?
Cool it.
No. Yep, you're gonna do that.
Windblade. Nice and spicy.
See, but what are you doing here? I don't even think he is here.
This.
I think this is like a dream or something, right? Or am I thinking of this wrong?
Freeze.
Okay, so when you're in your first phase, you only do one of those then. Your attacks are slower and weaker, maybe? And you don't finish that attack when you do that. Okay. You not.
Windblade. Nice and spicy.
Leave it up to me. Dodge this.
How did I avoid that? Well, but if only you could stand. Okay, so he does do it more often. It just depends on how close you are to him.
Out of the frying pan,
Well, but can you stand up on your legs and like walk towards the enemy? That would be useful, actually. Come on. There you go. Just barely out of his range.
Oh, so sorry.
The end is nigh. Oh yeah, you're so terrified. Why is his thing not going down?
nice and spicy.
Oh, my game is lagging. That's why.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh,
Was it the game? I
Like
don't know.
him before. What's wrong this time?
My internet is so bad right now.
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
You're one to talk. You can't even kill me right now because your master is my brother. And I'm pretty sure he commanded you guys not to kill me. I still must find my brother.
Your brother?
It's not pitiful, it's loving.
So ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial?
I mean, a little bit maybe, I'm gonna be honest.
His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon.
Oh geez, she's getting mad.
The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
You guys can kill me? Or is it just what I was thinking, that Aether believes in Lumine so much that, yeah, okay, so it was a dream like I was thinking. Aether believes in Lumine so much that he didn't tell them anything. Because he knows that Lumine wouldn't go down without finding Aether again? Or is there like a telepathic sibling connection? I'm confused. What was that just now? Strange. Oh my god, it is so sad that she actually dreamed about the Abyss Herald. That is actually really sad. It feels like I was just dreaming for a moment there, but I can't remember what I saw.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here.
Oh, she's right here.
Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Huh?
Well, the good news
There
is
is
that she's
food
still
by her,
conscious.
though.
Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Oops. I kind of zoned out for a second there.
Are you okay? That's really not like you.
Aww.
Anyways, we can talk about this later.
That's
We
adorable.
better make sure she's alright first.
But she has food by her, though. Didn't I see that? Yeah, she does.
Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
That was left by the R&R. I'm pretty sure that's why she was saying sweet.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you?
Do I look like Tainari? Do we look like Tainari? Hi.
Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to
Well,
bring you
hello
some food
there.
and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
You give Hypatia the letter from Tainari. Silence? Hello?
I see.
There we go.
So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you.
Is it my game lagging?
I'm grateful
I
that you
don't
came
know.
so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually,
I
we
thought you
didn't bring the fruit.
used that
It was
fruit
already here
for
when we arrived.
juice.
Kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really?
Her meditation?
I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor.
Neighbor.
Must have come by and saw me like this.
You mean the
Your
R&R?
neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Like a little round creature, perhaps?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Uh-huh, and I love them so much. You tell Hypatia and Paimon that everything that happened after entering the cave.
Hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
That's why I dropped the
No,
abyss.
I
Too
actually
crazy
do
to
believe
believe.
what the traveler
Paimon,
is
do you
saying.
know what we have been
I
through?
myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here.
Oh,
You needn't worry.
they're so
They mean no
cute.
harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be
No, the
honest.
Aranara are
But
protector
I
of
do know
dreams.
that they have some sort of deeper
I
connection
think.
with the Dendro
They're not
Archon.
protector of the forest, to my
I
knowledge.
know this because the first time I saw them was
Maybe.
also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul.
You were able to connect with Irminsul?
Even
thought that was
after I opened
rare.
my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave.
It looks like the same R&R, but basically she is meditating to basically like communicate with Irminsul to know more knowledge. Though technically that should be illegal, though technically it's not the forbidden knowledge, so I guess it's alright, but I don't know.
In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to.
Dancing?
It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
Most people can't
And
see
then
R&R,
I had a dream.
especially adults.
By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough,
Are you an adult,
I saw them
Apasia?
nearby a few days later.
Yeah, I feel like
And
you would
they
be an
weren't
adult.
alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
What fascinating creatures.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
Yeah, a lot. You should eat, though.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Clearly.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier.
It wasn't my fault.
Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too.
Really?
Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. All right, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia.
Sweet
They're our
madame?
specialties after all.
Really?
Sounds good.
Truly.
I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long
I
since
could
I've
do
had a
the radish
decent meal,
veggie
too.
soup, but the sweet
To be
madame?
honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to
Really?
visit.
The sweet madame.
I'll catch up.
Please don't make me use my fowl that I
Into the fire.
collected. Oh, make a bakla. Oops. Well, I set the forest on fire.
All done. Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already watched it.
It's like Helmo.
It smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
You even served it in a box? Jeez. Well, I guess since I don't have to do that, then I can use my sweet madames for myself. Even though it's only 2 and I can only make 1 sweet madame, it's still technically better than nothing. I'm gonna collect these as well, since I got 4 fish from those kids last stream. Yeah. Can I actually collect your stuff? No, I can't. God dang it. They knew the traveler would try to do that. Hi, Hypatia.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
Oh, mine neither. I can't cook to save my life. Box of lunch from the traveler. Yeah, 'cause I dropped the other stuff. Both soup. Where did you get the box from? That looks different from Tainari's box. Food that you have specially prepared for Hypatia. The box contains sweet madame and radish veggie soup. You hope Hypatia will like it. Well, it's a whole goddamn chicken. Yeah, I hope she'll like it. After eating a delicious meal together, you tell Hypatia about connecting
Even
with
though
Irminsul.
everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul.
Actually, it's not that
Immediately
hard
after
to
smelling
believe
Spirit
when you
Borneo for
consider
the
the
first
fact
time.
that I'm not even from
It
this
took
world.
me nearly 3 years before I
Probably.
could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me
Ooh,
as a
the
genius.
sparks in the
You
fire,
should
that's
know
cool.
that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
As I've explained.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used
allows
to
them
make
to
Spirit Borneo
meditate?
primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukadevata.
Oh.
These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul,
And
we can
you've
occasionally
seen
tap into her
Irminsul
powers
once?
to peer into the depths of the earth.
Since the plants are from the Dendro Archon, it allows them to resonate with the Dendro Archon, aka Irminsul. I think I understand?
Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long
It
time?
wasn't even that long.
That
It was like a
primarily
day.
due to her body's unique constitution.
Depending how long she was
Stimulated
passed
by
out
the
for, though.
incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload. Hence,
I mean,
the
technically,
adverse
I can be healed
Taking
by
in
the
any scent similar to
statues,
the ingredients
so
of Spirit Borneo would cause adverse
it's
effects.
not that surprising.
Not to worry, though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon. But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spirit Borneo should no longer trigger such reactions.
Well,
So I'll
that's
be
a relief.
fine. Then I can go to Super City. Woo!
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Yeah, you might change your
Whoa,
mind on that.
You're really serious
the
about
rest
this
of
whole
your
thing, aren't you?
life, but I don't know.
I am
Different
a
people have
researcher
different
after all.
thresholds of pain.
As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies.
See, the fact that you say that only makes the lore of Tevat even stranger because in the earliest event, Wanderer said that the stars in the sky, they're all a great hoax. Well, that does sound preposterous. I believe he has some semblance of meaning to that. Sort of. And obviously, as I've mentioned before, the Ritaoist is one of the Darshans. Stars in the sky. Let me search that up. I'm just looking up what the symbol looks like. Oh my god, my internet is atrocious. Holy crap. I wonder why the stream won't load for me. At least let me look at what the Ritaoist looks like. Oh god dang it. Stream freeze? Hold on. My internet is so crappy. Please do not kick me off. What does the Ritaoist look like? Illuminationism. Okay, so that is like the stars in the sky and that type of thing. Because their symbol also has some semblance of looking similar to what they are about. Because this is biology, so it looks like a bird and like a plant. elementalism, so it looks like a peacock, but it also kind of looks like the roots of Irminsul. Illuminationism, Retaoist, which was what Hypatia said she was in, is like the stars, the sky, that kind of thing. Semiotics, something else, I think. Etiology is like ancient history, I think, and then technology is obviously technology, I think. But then there is Sino, Kave, Feruzin, Tainari, Layla, and then there is also Wanderer as well. I wonder if there's actually like an event that shows the all of the Darshans together. I don't know. But obviously, since Kave's in the Kashara War, Kave actually has a lot to do with lions, and this looks like a lion, and it's just really cool. I like it. But just for show.
Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers.
Answers?
If only my perception wasn't so limited.
Because you're immortal, you don't even have a vision.
I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such
it's
knowledge
adorable
without
how
the
they
proper
actually look like
preparations and
plants,
abilities
making them
will
blended
only
more.
lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
So does that mean if we really had talked to you again, we could have put you in danger? That actually sounds very similar to what happened in Mondstadt just before we entered Mondstadt City. Where Devala noticed us, he roared, he accidentally infected Venti, they both disappeared, and yeah.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul could be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Well, clearly not, since she said she wants to have migraines
Especially
all
during
her life
nights
to
that
have
pitch
that
black
knowledge.
with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby.
Clearly he's looking
I believe
after
that
you.
being able to see them is a sort of
There,
blessing from
looking
the
after you,
Dendro
I guess.
Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place
Right!
for a divine being, does it?
I forgot about that, actually.
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Huh. Is that true?
Was that because of the Grand
Yes,
Sage,
well,
Azar?
To an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do.
What's the age limit? Like, you turn 18 and then immediately stop having dreams? What's the age limit there?
The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
Reminds me of the dream I saw from the Aranara. Though, dreams are different from that. They're not that located on one spot, I should say. Dreams are everywhere. You can, like, dream about, like, being at the circus, and you're one of the performers, but, all you have is, sticks. I don't know. I'm just thinking of random things. But dreams are more chaotic than what Lumine had, though. Sure.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams.
Actually, that is
The
true
fact
in
that
real
the
life
people
too.
of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the
It's actually really
sages.
cool.
They believe
And
that Greater Lord
strange.
Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars
See,
in
I
Sumeru
think
City.
it's because of Grand Sage
Ever
Azar,
since I was
though.
a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard,
I like your
enrolled as a
gloves,
student in the
Hypatia.
academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then
But then
on
you
the day
saw
I
the
stared the little
Aranara.
Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again.
Only children
Back
can
then,
dream? That just sounds
I was
depressing.
foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. But I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be.
Obviously. So long as you don't follow
Just be
what
sure
your
not to
dreams
speak of
tell
this If
you.
you travel to Sumeru City, they'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
Yeah. Because what they're making it out to be is if you dream, you should quite literally follow those dreams. And yes, you should follow your dreams, but don't follow your actual dreams that you remember. Don't follow the dreams you have in your sleep. Because they're insane. But what the people in Sumeru are getting at is if you follow your literal dreams, then it could lead to very dire consequences, and so they shouldn't dream, which is just depressing.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself.
That was explained before.
World, forget me.
I forgot about those words.
What could that possibly mean?
But Irminsul was being destroyed, wasn't it?
If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some
Paripurna?
more answers for you.
No! Oh no! My internet is so bad right now. Please do not do this to me. It's the circle of death. Whew. Don't. No! I'm pretty sure she was
Even
almost.
though everything you mentioned was, it took meaning. You should know.
So why does this...
The ingredients used, since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies with naturally. That was primarily taking in.
Please!
Not to worry though. Technically, you're.
It's
must
the
admit-
swirling circle of death and frustration.
As a member of the Taoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their
You're in a
connection
different
to the
place.
which is why I must. If only my. I am currently in the sages have said that's why we.
Whoa.
Of course I do. However, I believe that. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the.
What's so strange about that?
Well, it's.
Ah.
Yes. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
It's not rational or logical, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing, so long as you don't follow it. It's not advice, it's just a dream. It's basically just something you thought of. Arana?
Yes. The fact that the people of Sumer. I was born into a. I studied hard, but then it was incredible. Though back then, I.
So,
They
do
look
you
at
have
me
any
like a
thoughts about
crazy.
the things...
Sorry.
Wants to ascend.
If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come.
I
and
was
see me.
literally almost done with our conversation. Really. Thanks, Hypatia.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Am I sleeping in the cave?
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance
I
to
mean,
ask her some
Gandharvaville isn't that
questions,
far.
Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Did we literally spend the whole night here? Alright. Let me teleport up here, because then I can reach the, four-leaf sigil. Kind of. I can reach it once I get closer, because there's that one, too. But then there's also this one up here. I don't see Kale. I see Tainari with some other people. Tainari, who are these guys?
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join
Oh.
is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're
You
a Force
guys.
Watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence
Sage
and guidance in
Kage.
Sumeru City is pivotal in finding
Oh, right,
a cure
'cause
for
he's-
Irminsul.
Azar
How
is
could
the
you possibly
Grand
refuse?
Sage.
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Wait, that says Havrat's Sage. Does that mean... Does that mean there's different sages for all the Darshans? So then there's Sino, Kaveh, Faruzan, Tainari, Layla, and Wander? Does that mean they're sages? Huh. I don't know. Maybe he's just a sage. Maybe things are different. I'm not sure. Huh. Your mustache is very strange. It kind of reminds me of... Oh, what's his name? No, it wasn't him. Well, I can't think of the character his mustache reminds me of, but it kind of reminds me of Dr. Eggman, but from, Sonic. Yes, I am old.
Sage
So
Kage,
what?
I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation.
Yeah, you don't sound
I
honored.
am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Wait, isn't the Haravatat different? Yeah, because Armatura is biology. And that's where Tainari goes to after the Sumeru Archon quest, I think. Because it says Tainari in the thingy. Yeah, Haravatat is semiotics. Why are you guys here, not Amatura?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
Okay, so Tainari is technically still part of Amatura. But he had just left this city. Okay.
I see. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
Yeah, they need Tainari's assistance because they're doing something big. I mean, like, really, really big.
And what exactly
'Cause
does my
Tainari is
master
smart.
need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
it isn't that far,
how
to be
long
fair.
will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
He needs to clear the withering. What are you talking about, old man? You have enough people.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master?
Ooh,
If that's the case,
caught.
then I'm afraid I cannot
Red-handed.
give you a definite answer either.
Ooh. You just Uno reverse card this old man. Holy crap.
Tainari, but you...
Tainari, you are a
So be
badass.
it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Okay, to be fair, Sumeru City's right up there. It's not that far, but okay. Don't look at me like that.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's just grumpy old men being grumpy old men.
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse.
Yeah,
on
that
account of
project
all
is
my
ginormous.
responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery,
At
there
first I
shouldn't
thought
be
that
any
guy
reason
had
for
like a
you to
cat
tarry here longer.
tail.
I assume you will be heading
But I
to Sumeru
think
City,
there's a
correct?
dog behind him.
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice.
Yeah, we want to meet with your
have any
literal
idea
god.
how we
Is
can
that
find
okay?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Just start with Sumeru City, I guess?
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Or are we just gonna go asking
Let me
around?
think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short.
Wait,
and
I
most
remember
of
this
my
actually.
acquaintances are researchers.
I remember who we
Oh,
meet.
how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know.
I don't
He's
remember
from
about
the
a
Amorta
researcher,
Darshan and is
but
adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll
Do you mean
probably end up
Alhaitham?
receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you. maybe you
right.
can give
I
it a
forgot
try.
about that.
Oh, what is it?
Forgot about a lot of this.
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's
The
a
little
tool
ear
produced
thingy
by
you
the
saw
academia that utilizes
before.
the legacy of Greater Lord Ruka Devata. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom.
Clearly.
Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the
That puppy's gonna
academia's
fall!
expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, before that...
Actually, I'm not sure we should put on this Akasha terminal. But sure, what could go wrong? It's not like we're gonna be stuck in a time loop or anything like that for ages or anything. We need to say goodbye to Kale.
That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave.
Why does that look like a second tail even though it's part of a cape?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing.
Kale!
She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Kale!
Tainari. All right, let's go!
Aww.
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Thank you, Tainari. Tainari's introduction letter. See, is that for Alhaitham? A letter from Tainari to Rohawi, a researcher from Amatura. Maybe that's his master or something? In the letter, Tainari requests that Rohawi use prowess in collecting information to help you. Rohawi's address in Sumeru City is also attached to therein. Prowess basically means like social power, I think. Oh, you're with the bunch of doggies. I like these doggies. I like all doggies. I like animals generally,
I've been waiting for you two.
not just doggies.
Never mind.
Don't
I guess I should
apologize,
just wish you
please.
a safe and successful journey.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Please take care of yourself.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here.
That's what worries
And,
me.
Well, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend,
Aww,
not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess
Kale.
now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one
Don't
another.
look at us like that.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
Huh?
Oh? What is it?
Oh, I guess I
It's
haven't
my
put on the
recipe for
Akasha
pita
terminal
pockets.
yet.
I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little
Oh, I got the
messy,
puppy.
so please don't laugh.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
The cutest thing ever is that Tainari actually taught when Kale returned to Sumeru, Tainari actually taught Kale how to read and write. It is so cute. To my knowledge, at least.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Of course!
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
You sound so much like Amber when you say that. Are you gonna say anything else?
I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City and get to meet the Dendro Archon there.
How are you feeling?
I'm much better now. I'll be back on patrol again starting tomorrow. Even though I'm not quite ready to help Master clear the Withering Zones yet, there are still plenty of other tasks for me to handle. Oh, and Traveler?
The
if you
Withering
ever see
Zones are
Amber
too
again
scary
during
for
your travels,
you.
Please don't mention my illness to her, okay?
Oh, you
Amber knows about my
haven't?
case of Elazar and what's happened in my past. But I haven't told her about my condition getting worse.
No!
I guess I just don't want her to worry about me. If the need arises, I'll tell her about it myself.
All right, we understand, Kale.
I hope you
No.
have a safe trip to Sumeru City and get to meet
After
the Dendro
I ask
Archon
about
there.
these pita pockets, I actually have something else to look
Kinda
at.
hard to believe that Master Tainari can cook, isn't it? His culinary techniques are very polished.
These were from him?
His taste is a little, unusual.
Does
It's
he eat
not really
plants
his
like
fault,
Shenhe
though.
too?
He just has a sensitive tongue and nose, so he prefers much lighter flavors.
He's a
The
fox.
last time I went a little too heavy on the spices for my pita pockets, Master started having a sneezing fit.
Like a
Of course, I
fox.
never heard the end of it after that. I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City and get to meet the Dendro Archon there.
Oh, bye.
See you later. Be sure to come back often. Even though Master didn't admit it, I'm sure he wants to see you again.
Aww. Now I actually want to look at something. Because I think Amber has a feather.
Outrider
She
Amber.
does! Oh my god! I just realized that Kale has her vision in the same place that Amber has hers, on her left hip. And then she has two feathers like Amber. Oh my god. It's like a big sister, little sister. This is too cute. Amber, have you unlocked a voice? Wait, no, you wouldn't have unlocked a voice line, would you? Because to unlock more voice lines for a character, you need to level their friendship up more. Please tell me you have one of Kale. Please, 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 please. No! Oh, Kale. Friendship floor, no! I would have to complete this anyways. Oh, I want to hear what you think about Kale. Wait, what about Kale and Amber?
Amber's mentioned you before in her letters. I can't believe how much has happened in Mondstadt since I was there. Too bad I had to skip the words I didn't know.
Oh.
So I missed out on a lot of details.
I want to know what
But
she
since
thinks
you're
of
here now,
Kaya as
Would you be
well.
willing to tell me the whole story?
Because when she was in Mondstadt, she basically did things she didn't want to. And Kaya kind of threatened her. Kaya kind of battled her. And he actually almost lost to her. But I want to know what she thinks about him too. Me? Wait, you even met Fischl? And then all of these characters have these voice lines, and Lumine especially. So once I finish all the world quests I can, and, well, that's it for now, but, Fontaine is coming in like 1 or 2 updates, so we should be prepared for that. Though I hope the next update will have the Golden Apple Archipelago. I don't think it will. So there is a lot of this to look at because some of them are long, and as you can see, with Lumine, Paimon also talks too. You can actually hear her voice. Let me, what's one that I can do? About Darshan relations.
So, with Sumeru having so many scholars in different darshans, do you think they end up arguing a lot? You know, just like the rivalry between Lee cuisine and Yue cuisine in Liyue.
Oh, right, I
I'm
forgot
sure
about
they
that.
do. Conflict between different schools of thought is the most normal thing ever. As the Liyue martial arts novels say,
Her
wherever there are
voice
people,
fits
there will be
her.
conflict.
Wow, what a line! That's heavy. But the scholars in Sumeru probably don't duel like Liyue martial artists, right?
Maybe they settle things with a game of Genius Invocation TCG.
Oh, no!
Oh, good point!
The worst kind of
A
battle.
duel of wits. Paimon can just imagine it. When
Yeah,
one
wits,
scholar
and I have none of
trick-teams
that.
another in an argument, he takes out his deck of cards, calmly sits down opposite his opponent, thinks for a moment,
There's
and then
rock, paper,
secures his
scissors into that?
That does sound like something that would happen in Sumeru.
The game ends, and the winner says, "Good game." As a
Wait,
sign of
Paimon's
respect for the opponent.
species.
After that, both sides are back on good terms.
Unforgettable. Wait a
Um,
minute.
Not necessarily.
Huh? Why?
Wait a second. I actually want to learn more about these now. Okay, I'm just gonna pick a few. Rock, paper, scissors
We should get
first.
something tasty to eat. But Paimon doesn't want to have to go get it.
Of course you don't.
Shall we decide with a game of rock, paper, scissors then?
Ooh, okay.
Great. All right, ready? Rock, paper.
Super Paimon Tornado!
What?
Huh?
Have you ever had one of those super scary nightmares?
I've dreamt of falling through endless darkness
No!
without a wind glider.
That's so sad.
I've also dreamt of my brother walking away from me while I'm unable to catch up to him no matter how fast I run.
I knew she was
He
gonna
tells me
say
that
that.
I've come too late.
Oh, yours are quite different from the ones that Paimon's had. Paimon's scariest dream was being eaten by a super giant slime.
See, Paimon has something about slimes because she talks about slimes a lot. And, I mean, I get they're elemental creatures, but she talks about slimes a lot. It's weird. Sealy.
I wonder where those treasure-chasing Sealy come from.
Maybe they grow out of the ground. Or maybe they fall from trees.
I think they're actually from an
Well,
ancient
Paimon doesn't know where
civilization
they come from, but
that has
where
something
there
to
are
do with the
Sealy's,
three
treasures not
moons
far away.
previously.
Still,
Free of charge?
why do I feel a certain sadness every time they touch those treasures?
Has anyone left a
someone
big
unforgettable.
impression on you during our recent travels? For Paimon, that's Sarah.
Timmy.
Huh? Why him?
His face comes to mind
No!
every time I've eaten a sweet madame recently. Really makes it hard to chow down.
Wait, so Lumine actually feels bad for Timmy? Well, that's the first. What about language? I think this one is actually the one that reveals that Paimon taught Lumine about the Tvat language, but let's see.
You learn new things so quickly.
No!
You've already got such a good grasp of
Do
Tibetan
not.
language.
Circle of Death.
You're a good teacher, Paimon.
Aw.
Who knows? Maybe the quality of your nasty nicknames will improve someday.
No! Do not do this to me, Circle of Death. Do not do this to me. Please. I I have 2 more that I want to do. 2 more. Please. Oh no. It's not gonna let me, is it? Give me 1 second. Connection failed. Try again later. Oh my god, really? It just logged me out. Now I have to find whatever my email was, because it's not an email I use regularly. Oh my god, my internet is literally dying. Okay. Let's see if that works. Connection failed. Do not do this to me! Please? Okay, well, I guess I'm forced to end this stream here because it's not letting me log in. It kicked me out and my internet is just dying. And it says I disconnected from OBS. Yeah, I better end the stream now before it actually forces me to end the stream. So we will continue this Thursday and Friday. Thursday I do plan, I don't know about Friday, but Thursday I do plan to I will try to figure out the original game that I was going to play. But then if I can't find that one out, oh my god, there's been 10 attempts to reconnect OBS. Whatever. I gotta go quick before it actually kicks me out of OBS. We'll continue this Thursday and Friday. Thursday will probably be the other backup game that I was planning. I couldn't play that today because I tried to download it, or I bought it, but then I didn't realize how long it would take to load, and yeah, it's probably still not done, I'm gonna be honest, with my crappy internet. So, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, wherever you're in this crazy world, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye!